I have made, I was playing earlier today with Mr. Rockwar of youtube.com/Mr. Rockwar, and I picked up about 89,000 souls that I did not have the last time I played through this. So for the bookkeepers and the accounters amongst us, that is what the dealio is. Oh, I can give the firekeeper a firekeeper soul. I don't know what that's going to do for her, but we'll find out.
Ashen One, this is much like what lies within me. She will understand. We are both firekeepers after all.
The firekeeper is now able to heal the dark sigil.
May the flame.
Oh, interesting. So I can use this to get unhallowed now. Require 146,000 souls to heal the dark sigil. Okay. That ain't happening for right now. That would be explained by the fact that I currently have 99 hollowing, but yeah. It's mostly this dude's fault, giving me 5 dark sigil, turning me into a damn hollow, damn undead. I want to figure out what this lady's plot line is.
Good tidings.
Oh, right.
Good tidings.
My spouse is ready. With Hidden Dark Moon Chamber of Honor Londo. Ah, okay, so I talked to Henri the last time, so next time I see him I can engage in wedlock with him, or whatever the game was telling me to do. Okay. Oh, I also should put away my Great Mace while I get ready. And after that, we'll be good to go. I'm going to use my broadsword, because that thing is really, really nicely leveled up right now. And we'll use the parrying shield for right now. I'm going to go ahead and cash in all these souls that I haven't leveled up. So we'll do, I guess, more stamina. Get a couple extra sword swings in there. I've already noticed that makes a very, very nice difference with the broadsword. Okay, so random odds and ends. I'm going to travel to the High Walls of Lothric, weirdly enough, which is the first area in this game, because I want to join... Well, I don't want to join, but I want to pick up the uncracked Red Eye Orb, which will allow me to PvP against other people. I finally have the right items to make that happen, and I don't know, I want to get good. I haven't picked up the Red Sign Soapstone. I know where to get that, so that's what I'm going to do next. But for right now, we're going to pick up the item which will allow me to invade people willy and or nilly. I think it's this way. At any rate, everything here I should be able to one-shot if they let me actually hit them. Because damn it, dogs. That sucked. Oh, somebody's hitting me with a crossbow from beyond the gap. Where the hell did they shoot that from? It's a total mystery. There's probably another dog somewhere around here. There it is. I heard another dog, but I could not find it. And Lord knows they did not make the dogs a particularly subtle enemy in this game. No. The dogs are like, blah, 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 constantly, making them all the more terrifying. That guy actually dealt a lot of damage to me, considering how this is the first area of the game, and I am supposedly significantly over-leveled here. I mean, I am level 70. This is where you should be, like, level... oh. Okay. Interesting stuff. Let's, roll away from these attacks. I totally forgot that these enemies were even in this game. Because you don't see them, like, ever again after the first time. So you fight the first boss who turns into a weird dragon man, and then you never, like, see these people pretty much mentioned ever again, except for the 1 or 2 times you see them, but only in this zone. And it's just like, Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls. What's the deal, man? You're supposed to, like... You can't just, like, leave your plot threads hanging constantly. But, then again, that's exactly what Dark Souls does, like, 100% of the time. Okay, so this wasn't the right way to get to the area that I wanted to go towards, which is fine. I will just have to figure this out somehow. That does not look like an area I can go across. Nope, that just looks like pointless, like, random textured area. This does not look like anything that's useful. This over here does not look like anything that's useful. Okay, so this area was, as that one message said, totally and utterly pointless. I did get a crossbow, And I know why the game gave you that crossbow. Oh, here might be something. Let's roll away from that. Don't want to actually get a backstab on this guy, because it'll be faster to just hit him once or twice, rather than go through the whole rigmarole of the backstab animation and whatnot. This looks like a trap. I'm gonna pop over here and kill this guy. And then I'll go into that room. Let's see. Anything to the sides? Nope. Okay. This is interesting. We'll pull this lever and I'll get that item. And I think that this might be heading in the right direction for where I want to go. I'm looking for a ladder. That's as far as I know. Where this ladder could be, where this ladder leads. Your guess is as good as mine right now. But I do know that a ladder will lead me to a locked door somewhere, which will take me to the area with the... Ow. Oh, I know where this is. Huh. Weird. Okay. Well, I can work with this, but this is not at all the area I thought I would wind up. Should be able to jump over this and make it this time. There we go. There's Andre the Giant over there. Ring of Sacrifice is kind of cool to have. The Ring of Sacrifice basically means that if I have that ring equipped, next time I die, I don't actually die. The ring just breaks instead. Okay, so I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to go up the other ladder, which will take me by the other dragon enemy, and I'm going to go hunting through an area that has a locked door, and maybe that's the right area to unlock to complete this random side quest that I'm on right now. But I believe that the... Interesting, that AI triggers even if you approach from quote-unquote the wrong direction here. To have that guy walk up the ladder, and he is ready to go. And he... Well, self-fixing problem. Let's get to going this way. We have another thief man. Come on. Okay, he's down. Now, I'm gonna go... Dropping? No, there's a way to do this which doesn't involve me dropping, if I remember. Well, there it is. Okay. There's a ladder. This is promising already. There's a locked door. Let's kill these things before they sneak up behind me and make my life a lot harder than it needs to be. Done. Get this. Throwing knives. Useless. Here we go. This is promising. We'll go down, maybe? Yes. Okay, this is very promising for getting me the item that I'm looking for. This is a whole lot of dead bodies. I'm about to fight a dude, aren't I? I'm gonna try and parry this guy, even though the game told me not to. He's gonna attack me? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, come on. I do want to get good at parrying, so I'm gonna try anyway, even if it might not actually be possible. But I want to give it a shot, because, yeah, okay, I don't think this guy is parryable. But whatever, let's just hit this guy and kill him. Well, actually, I might die here. Huh. Let's see, maybe I'll be able to bounce back from that. Let's roll away from him the second I get an opportunity to heal up and kill this particularly straightforward enemy here. Done. Oh, never mind. There we are. So he should drop the red eye orb and a pale tongue. Perfect. So the red eye orb will now allow me to invade any player that I desire. Well, close enough to what I meant to say. It will allow me to invade players an infinite number of times. There is a lot of dead bodies next to that Dark Knight. That's actually or Dark Spirit, not Dark Knight. This isn't Legend of Zelda. There's a lot of dead bodies next to that Dark Spirit. It's a very cool little atmospheric touch, you know? It makes that enemy feel, like, very powerful and intimidating and stuff. And I like that in this game especially, because they do that sort of thing all the time. You know, you walk into a boss chamber, and then there's a boss, like, slowly creeping towards you and stuff. And, I mean, those little moments of cinema, I think, are what really make video games for me. I wish that, like, more video games kind of drove their development and their gameplay coming from a pure, like, emotional standpoint. Like, say, other works of art, you know, movies and things like that, or music, where it's all about trying to, like, make the players or the listeners in those cases, or the viewers in the movies' cases, feel stuff. But I think that, like, video games have kind of missed out on more of, like, an emotional-driven standpoint to how they design a lot of their single-player experiences. And the games that do a really great job of this end up being particularly memorable in my mind, like Hotline Miami, or Braid with its big emotional twist at the very end there. Or, God, what was it? Spec Ops: The Line. Like, just very cinematic, very, like, deep-feeling moments throughout the entire game. And those games are going to stand the test of time. Anyway, so having gotten off of that soapbox real quick, I should probably explain what exactly I'm planning on doing here. So, I'm going to go through a very unknown to me part of the game. I've done this place once or twice back in the Cathedral. It's extremely deadly, and I've gotten maybe 10 feet into this area every time I attempt to come through here. Watch this. Come on. Come on. Okay. Well, extremely deadly area that has resulted in my death many, many times going through here. Hopefully that's not going to be a continuing trend when I go through here solo. I think with my particularly powerful broadsword, I should be okay for getting through this stuff without a whole lot of trouble. I definitely thought I hit the roll key, and as you can see by my, like, 8-second delayed roll there, I did. So here's the dealio. I'm gonna get behind this guy. Oh, shit. Huh, I almost died there due to hubris. Yeah, when I'm really over-leveled for an area, I do not take it seriously enough. And this game absolutely, like, punishes me for thinking that I can just kind of, like, dick my way through whatever it is I'm trying to do. Let's kill the thief and fight this guy up here. So, this area is kind of a nightmare of, like, falling off ledges and stuff like that, right? Like, you're looking around, you're like, oh man, you have to fight, like, these gigantic halberd-wielding bastards on top of, like, a ledge that's suspended 70 feet above everything. Well, that's a pretty fair assessment, but believe me, it's not really that big of a deal. Let's see, somebody's gonna be sneaking up behind me, I'm sure of it. All these little alcoves, there has got to be, like, a deadly enemy in one of them. Maybe there wasn't, maybe it was just that one that I already killed. Pale tongue. Okay, there's some bad news. Clutch roll, though, saved that day. Anyway, yeah, so we've gotten past the hard part, because, like, from now on, there's not going to be any sort of, like, suspended ledges or anything like that that I really need to worry about. Just kidding! Screw this section. This section is hell on earth. I'm gonna move off the ledges, and I will gladly fight this guy over here way earlier than I quote-unquote need to, for the sake of fighting him, or fighting, just getting off those ledges right now. Weird, I am not doing as well as I should be. That's fine, okay. Just, maybe, let's, like, try to take this a little bit more seriously. Okay, let's roll past this guy. Just play a little bit more conservatively here. And, stop, like, just messing with people and going for back attacks and stuff like that. Cathedral Knight Greatsword. Excellent drop. I did not know that was in this area. I assume that enemy probably also always drops that, because he's certainly in a cinematic enough spot to warrant dropping, like, a one-time really cool weapon like that. Okay. So here's the thing. I fought this guy, like, 4 times. I have died to him every damn time because of this! Well, Jesus. Okay. That's the danger of this area. I've never gotten past that guy. I assume it's probably actually really easy. What I'm gonna do is, instead of going through him, I'm going to go around him via a slightly different path. And, that way I don't have to actually fight him, and I can fight him on my own terms, as opposed to, like, hanging right over the middle of the death pit. As much as I enjoyed the movie 300, which is to say I didn't actually like that movie all that much, But as much as I enjoyed the movie 300 for the sake of this hypothetical sentence that I'm getting at, I would rather not do a reenactment where I am a Persian messenger or whatever the hell that character was. I don't know. I don't like Frank Miller stuff, like, whatsoever. Not a big fan of Sin City. Definitely not a big fan of, Meet the Spartans or whatever that movie was. And certainly not a big fan of, like, his later stuff, like Holy Terror Batman and that stupid shit. If you don't know what that is, you can feel free to look it up. It's basically Frank Miller decided one day to become, like, a huge reactionary, like, racist-ass alt-writer. And he made a comic where Batman basically goes to the Middle East to, like, kill Muslims. Okay. What do I do here? I'm gonna bring my shield up and start figuring out what I'm gonna be doing here. I think that I'm about to die. Alright. Fuck this zone. Fuck this zone. And fuck this zone.